I may never get over it. And I don't want nobody else to go through this.
Right now at 11, tough goodbyes for one Savannah family remembering the life of a 19-year-old lost to gun violence. The latest as police try to track down his killer. And a rainy day across our area, but will the cloudy skies stick around tonight? Chief Meteorologist Jeff Kurt is getting to the bottom of this band of bad weather.
More rain is on the way. We'll take a look at your live radar.
Plus, celebrities take over Trump Tower. We take a look at the president-elect's star-studded day and his latest cabinet controversies.
So many people dead, I think. Oh my God.
Chilling calls and painful testimonies revealed in court today as trial wraps up for the accused Charleston church shooter. Tonight, we detail the cases laid out ahead of closing arguments. A dramatic scene caught on camera as two Georgia police officers come under fire with their body cameras rolling.
Make and do, on a wish and a prayer. But you never think that something like this would happen.
Dealing with the unthinkable. Right now at 7, people across the Lowcountry are picking up the pieces left behind by Matthew, and they're getting a little help.
I just want to get out of here. I don't even feel safe here.
Stuck without a place to go, deadly floodwaters on the rise in North Carolina, leaving thousands in harm's way. We're following Matthew's aftermath up the coast right now.
I can't do this without my husband. I'm like, I don't want to do this without him.
Hurricane Matthew miracles. An incredible story of sacrifice as a Lowcountry firefighter heads off to keep his community safe. He and his wife welcomed a baby girl, and now a local photographer is capturing their journey and others just like them.
A lot of people are going for a cash grab, and I think in this time, post-storm, you need to do the opposite.
A good Samaritan comes bearing signs, and the best part, they're free. How he's lifting his Lowcountry community one sign at a time.
And right now, let's take a look at this picture. This is Hilton Head Island before and after Hurricane Matthew. Right now, you're looking at a side-by-side comparison of the island just days apart, and look at the devastation there. You can see the major difference there. One is sunny and everything looks great, and there you can see the devastation and the destruction in the picture below. Now, this photo was shared with us on Facebook. It puts it all into perspective what just happened to us here. Just how hard that island was hit.
Exactly, and it's clear that folks out there really have their work cut out for them as well.
Well, Karen Johnson is in the Sea Pines community right now. And Karen, how are things coming along at this hour?
Well, guys, not a lot of people are returning here yet.
Well, city and county leaders don't want people to be the target of fraud.
Well, right now, Georgia Power officials say most customers should get their power back by tomorrow at midnight.
Here in the farm neighborhood in Bluffton, one of the areas in the town hit hardest by Hurricane Matthew. Now, let me show you here on the roadway, there is still inches of water.
We'll take a look at what people in this neighborhood are finding when they get home. Debris everywhere. We've got pine cones, we've got limbs and branches, and all this right here came from that massive tree that fell into the road here in this neighborhood.
An exclusive look at some of those areas still underwater, like this area here. These homes in Savannah completely flooded from those storm waters. You can see just how high the water goes up into their yards. This is one of the many hardships people will be coming home to over the next several days. In addition to downed trees and dangerous debris still in many places. Lots of heartbreak there when you come home to see something like that.
I still think that I'm gonna wake up and everything's gonna be normal, but it's not.
The community, I think we all feel the same. We feel numb. I mean, we're a close community.
Right now on WJCL 22 Morning News at 6:30, broken but not divided. This morning, the entire country standing by Orlando in the wake of the deadliest mass shooting in our history. We're following the new details. This morning, we continue our coverage of the massacre in Orlando. We now know it is the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. 50 people dead, 53 others injured, some of them critically. Here's a timeline of what we know about this tragedy so far. Now, it happened around 2 a.m. Sunday morning. That's when it started. That's when a gunman, Omar Mateen, stormed into the Pulse Nightclub in Orlando. Investigators say he was armed with an AR-15 assault rifle. As you can imagine, chaos immediately broke out as the gunman took hostages inside that club. And then just before 5 a.m., Orlando police, they had been communicating with that shooter earlier. Well, that's when they actually stormed in and they shot and killed him. Well, according to the Orlando Regional Medical Center, dozens of patients still remain at the hospital right now suffering from a variety of injuries this morning. Another look at how people across the country are standing in solidarity with Orlando this morning.
Breaking while you were sleeping in Savannah. It all happened in the Savannah Midtown neighborhood near 39th and Ott Streets.
That's right. Let's get right out right now to WJCL's Ashley Iota. She's live at the scene. Good morning, Ashley.
Chris and Nicole police investigating, trying to figure out why exactly this homicide happened. President Street from Broad Street to the Truman Parkway is closed down and is expected to be closed down for hours this morning. We'll be sure to let you know when it opens back up. But as for your morning commute, you're going to want to take a different route. Nicole?
All right, Ashley, thank you.
At least a dozen flights at the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport this evening either delayed or canceled.
Well, let's get straight to WJCL's Megan Schiller, who talked with frustrated travelers. So, Megan, what's it like out there tonight?
All of those states highlighted in blue under some sort of winter advisory right now. That includes portions of Georgia and South Carolina. Well, that storm system still moving tonight, and temperatures could continue to drop. Right now, we're going to check in with Storm Tracker meteorologist Scott Sumner, who's been keeping a close eye on the storm.
Jenny is back on the block with a new love interest. We're going to tell you who Jennifer Lopez is moving on with after her rumored romance with rapper Drake.
Well, the House of Representatives floor sounding more like a rap concert yesterday.
And it wasn't all a dream, but you're going to want to see it to believe it. Welcome back to The Buzz, and it's time to check out the day's hot topics. Well, if you like catchy celebrity couple names, try this one on for size. J-Rod. Well, the nickname could stick if the rumors are true. People magazine reporting tonight that Jennifer Lopez is dating baseball icon Alex A-Rod Rodriguez. Now, a source says they've been dating for a few weeks now and that Lopez is single but having fun. Reps for Rodriguez and Lopez have yet to comment. Well, in other couples news, Ben and Jen are apparently giving their relationship another go. Sources close to Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner tell People magazine that despite their lengthy separation, the couple has called off plans to divorce for now. Now, the two separated in 2015, but have remained dedicated co-parents to their 3 children. The House floor, often the place for heated political conversations. But yesterday, one representative decided to take a different approach.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, Rap Attack, Mr. Magic, Marley Marl.
Okay, I like it.
I like it too.
You might have a second career there,
Shake
right?
things up a bit there.
Well, that's the sound of a New York congressman hailing in the 20th anniversary of the Notorious B.I.G.'s death yesterday. He cited the rapper's rags to riches story in a passionate speech. Jeffries represents New York's 8th congressional district, which includes Brooklyn, where Biggie was born and raised. The rapper's murder remains unsolved to this day.
It looks like we aren't the only ones keeping up with Congress this morning. Kim Kardashian West sharing her 2 cents on the House debate over gun control. She is sharing her support with today's sit-in on Twitter, saying, after Orlando, Congress hasn't done anything, and now they're going on vacation. I say hashtag no bill, no break. 50 Cent's latest run-in with the law is going to cost him more than a couple of quarters. The rapper was arrested in the Caribbean after he used indecent language during a performance at a music festival there.
Caitlyn Jenner is stripping down for Sports Illustrated.
Yes, the former Olympian will reportedly grace the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine completely nude.
That's right.
Us Weekly says the cover will honor the 40th anniversary of Jenner's 1976 Summer Olympics decathlon gold medal. The magazine says the former track and field superstar will wear nothing but the American flag and her Olympic medal. We're learning more about Prince's entangled estate. A Minnesota judge has scheduled another hearing for next week to decide who's actually entitled to share his estate there. There's still no sign of a will from Prince, who died of an accidental overdose in April. So far, there are 15 potential heirs. And Taylor Swift is taking on a new feud this morning. She's breaking up with YouTube. Swift joined about 180 musicians and record labels, including U2 and Paul McCartney, to send a petition to Congress. The artists say that the Digital Copyright Act has allowed sites like YouTube to reap profits by making easy access to music. Google declined to comment.